founder towards the important choice of becoming the absolute protagonist in the market of producing helmets for motorcyclists under the Airoh trademark. After working in the past as a supplier for important realities in the sector, Antonio founded a small, limited liability company with only 15 employees in 1998. Over the years, with Airoh Helmets, the Locatelli firm has made itself the active interpreter of a positive company vision for doing business, becoming a joint stock company in 2004 and arriving today at a total of 64 employees, with a completely Italian economic activity induced by the motorcycle industry of about 25 firms. Very great champions, but above all, great friends, thanks to relations based on trust and respect. Before taking shape, an Airoh helmet is mulled over by industrial designers for a long time and is studied carefully as well in the planning phase and selection of the materials. It is then put under the scrutiny of the best professional pilots who contribute with their operative feedback to improving the performance of the helmet. An Airoh helmet is entrusted to the skillful hands of the production personnel only after this conceptual and planning process has taken place. The headpieces of the helmets originate from simple polymers of polycarbonate, which are welded at high pressure inside injection molds. Each individual welding is the perfect combination of harmonious fixed joints. For the top-range models, the headpiece is realized with composite materials, carbon fiber, and Kevlar. A meticulous manual work procedure makes every single helmet perfect in shape and in weight, a very important factor for racing helmets. Indeed, the Airoh helmets used by multi-champions are exactly the same ones that are sold in shops all over the world. The inside shell of the helmet is made of polystyrene that is obtained by means of a high-temperature steam molding process. The visors are molded and are then treated with anti-scratch procedures.
Our statesmen is socially conscious, vocally monstrous. They all comment, but most of it's nonsense. Apply common sense whenever I conference. Stomp its footprints all over your quadrant. It's about training for months for 1 hour, one day, Monday to Sunday. It's rapid fire gunplay. No peace, no sleep, playing for keeps.
The graphics of the helmet are executed thanks to the application of decals. This is a meticulous process that imparts to the helmet the perfect design to make it unique, while the painting of the headpieces must respect high qualitative and aesthetic standards, always with the respect for the environment.
Cause I got hip-hop in my blood, I stay above, cause I'm doing what I do for the love. Above and beyond, can't deny what I be on. There's no acid, scratches and cuts will be gone. I stay hovering above ground, just struggling on.
For the interiors, which are hand-produced, innovative transpiring materials are employed that confer that extraordinary sensation of comfort and transpirability which distinguishes every Airoh helmet. The painstaking process of assembling the parts takes place at the main Locatelli SPA factory. Before and during the assembly, which is carried out by specialized personnel, each single component is carefully controlled and possibly discarded if it has the slightest imperfection, even at the level of the graphics. Airoh's style is unmistakably made in Italy, in every line and model. These are creations with a modern design that anticipate the expectations of the market. However, Locatelli also signifies research, development, the making of prototypes under the banner of safety above all else. Both the helmets in production and the prototypes are submitted to numerous and thorough crash tests. Not only, all helmets are tested inside a wind tunnel in order to evaluate their different parameters of resistance to air, so as to increase their comfort, the inside aeration, the ergonomic quality, and their safety. Only in this way is it possible to comply completely with the strict parameters imposed by national and international regulations, and to respond to the request for greater safety on the part of professional pilots and the most demanding clientele. Considerable share of the market. 70% of its turnover comes from foreign markets and 30% from the Italian market. This extraordinary history crosses the heart of Antonio Locatelli's entire family and is fragrant with true enthusiasm, an essential binder that induces the company to look towards the future, towards the factory that will shortly be built, towards new targets, always with the pride and dignity of a splendid reality that today is represented by the Airoh trademark.